Hi, Scorpio. Welcome back to Leigh's Intuitive Tarot. My name is Leigh, and today we're going to take a look at what's going on with new love and you in your love life. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. I saw the King of Cups here. Let's see if it comes out. Not the King of Cups, the Knight of Cups. All right. Oh, Scorpio. Okay, here we go, Scorpio. Overall energy for this month's reading. This is October's read, even though this is timeless. Whenever you hear this or you see this, this is what you were meant to hear. It doesn't matter when it shows up. Okay, Three of Swords. There's third party going on here. So it's talking about great sadness that will heal with time, letting go of the past, personal growth that comes from challenges, healing misunderstandings. And so, like I said, third party, heartbreak, breakup, separation, betrayal with this Three of Swords energy. Underneath this, excuse me, we have the Judgment card. This is talking about wanting to have a second chance. This is your energy again. Then we have, well, not again, your energy, period. Then we've got, look, there it is, the Knight of Cups. I told you I saw the Knight of Cups. So it's a water sign or someone with a lot of water in their chart, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And it is talking about a love offer, okay, where you're being swept off your feet. I feel like this is representing the soulmate that's coming towards you. And the Justice card, Libra energy, it's talking about balance and also talking about karmic justice, meaning this person that's coming towards you is your karmic justice, okay? I feel like this is your twin here, but I'm not going to talk about that. We're just going to, because they're watching you with the Page of Swords here, but we're going to leave that alone. Okay, so we're going to start by clarifying this Three of Swords here. Okay, so we have separation. Okay, you are very irritated, I feel like, because you and this soulmate are in separation. Okay, I know you're wanting to be with this person, but there's some things we're going to have to take a look at. We're going to take a look at what's going on with you this month, and then we're going to flip it over and look at the new person, the soulmate, and see what they're going through, because I feel like the two of you are mirroring each other. Because look, you're both frustrated. You both want to be with each other, but there's some things that have to be taken care of first before you can do that. All right, let me pull a card for them. Yeah, okay, so your soulmate at this time are dealing with triggers. Okay, these cards I'm pulling, some of them may possibly be similar to some things about the twin, but I am asking Spirit. Spirit knows, we know that this is about the new person. So whatever comes out, this is what you're meant to hear about your person, what's going on with your person. So they are being triggered by something at this time. Just because this person is perfect for you does not mean this is a perfect person. They have issues as well. They have things that they have to overcome just like you do. Everybody is in this lifetime learning. Nobody is here just twiddling their thumbs except for the twin, because the twin is doing whatever the hell they want to do. But that's neither here nor there. But I'm telling you this because people are saying, somebody said something to me in the comment about, oh, all the stuff I'm pulling out for the new person is about the old person. And I'm like, maybe that's true for you. But if Spirit gives it to me, this is what it is, okay? Unless it's not your story, okay? So remember that. All right. So the main theme of the month, you are doing too much, Scorpio, okay? You may be trying to work yourself to death. When this card comes up, this card used to come up for me all the time. Working too hard or too many hours. I didn't even have to read it. I knew what it said because I've seen this a lot. Spirit used to give this to me a lot when I used to overdo it. So the need for balance in your life. Let other people help you. Health problems due to stress. So Spirit is saying, if you keep pushing yourself too hard, Scorpio, you could potentially damage your health, okay? And one thing you got to remember about coming into union with this new person, this soulmate, okay, or reconciliation with this past life soulmate, is the fact that your life has to be in balance, okay, in order for this person to come in, because they're going to be balanced and you're going to need to be balanced as well. All right, let's clarify. Okay, yeah. See, your soul tribe is getting ready to show up, okay? This is not just talking about your soulmate. This is talking about other people, other friends, people who get you, people who understand you coming into your life. Because I feel like a lot of you have been walking around all your life feeling misunderstood, okay? So Spirit is letting you know, they're ringing the alarm, letting you know that the new people are on their way. Okay. All right. Second card here represents the past influences affecting this month. So we've got the Hermit. This is Virgo energy. All right. It is talking about, it says time spent in peaceful meditation and meaningful solitude. This is about you using this energy to heal. All right. And I feel like a lot of you have been doing that. That's why this card is showing up for this month, because Spirit is saying there's some more healing that still needs to be done, but that you're doing well. But you need to keep moving on, and you got to stop working yourself to death. Okay. Because a lot of you, I know you trying to do that to avoid having to think about this, but you're going to have to think about this, because this has to be healed, because you can't go into something with somebody new sitting in this energy. Because remember, I told you your person is going through it too. They're going through something similar to this too. And they know that they cannot come into this connection with you like this. So you've got to heal your side of it, and they have to heal theirs. Okay. All right. So let's clarify this Hermit. Okay. So this is about you healing from having to walk away from that twin. All right. So this is saying choosing yourself and walking away out of self-respect, knowing your value and your self-worth. Okay. So this is where the rewards are coming from, because that was a test of faith. You're walking away from this person. And so you have to heal from the damage that they tried to do to you. Okay. All right. Next card represents the roadblocks of the month. So we've got the Three of Wands showing up here. You're waiting for your ships to come in. I feel like you tired of waiting on ships to come in, because look at her. The ship is coming in, right? It's coming. It's finally coming in, but you've been waiting for a while. And I feel like your back is turned now. Look at her. Her back is turned. She's tired. She's tired of waiting. Okay. So this is talking about, you trying to plan for the long term. It's saying be patient as you decide what's next. So Spirit is telling you to be patient, because this is what happens. This is what always happens in life. When you throw the damn stuff down, like a little kid, when they get frustrated, they play with a toy and the shit won't do what they wanted to do. And they like, in their head, like, not the little kid ain't saying this. I'm sure, I hope not. But, in their head, they like, man, F this. And they throw the damn toy down. I feel like that's what you doing in this card. Like, you tired of waiting on. You like, where this mofo at? Why is it taking he or she this long to come in? You like, oh, F this, I'm gone. And the minute you do that, you know what's gonna happen, right? That's when they're gonna come. When you in that type of energy. But you can't let your frustration, don't take your frustration and your anger out on this person, because Spirit is trying to tell you with this divine timing card that it's not them controlling it any more than it's you controlling it. They are controlling when this person comes in. So you may be frustrated, okay, you may be upset, but what you got to remember is you're not ready for this person, Scorpio. We're gonna be honest, because I'm gonna tell your ass the truth. For Scorpio, one Scorpio to another, you are not ready for this connection. Okay. You're not ready for it yet. You have to deal with whatever this is here with this Three of Swords. And I feel like it has to do with the twin. Okay. You have to continually work at this. It's not something that you're going to be able to, okay, well, I'm just going to sit here one day and I'm going to heal this one day and then I'm going to be good for the rest of my life. It don't work like that, sweetheart. There's never an end to healing. Okay. We're just trying to get you to the point where you good enough for, where it's good enough for this person to come in, but you still need to be healing on a regular basis, because you know what they say about relationships, right? Your relationship is only as good as each individual person in the connection. So this person that's coming in is going to be somebody that works on themselves, and you're going to need to be someone who continually works on themselves as well. Okay. All right. So next card is talking about the possibilities of the month. So we got the Eight of Swords showing up here. You being stuck in your head in this mental prison. But one thing you got to realize about this, you're doing it to yourself. It's the thoughts you think. Okay. The limiting beliefs you're entertaining. All right. So look at her with the blindfold. It's like she's cut. She's supposed to have her arms bound together too, but she's cut that off, because you see the pieces falling there and you see her taking off the blindfold. So I feel like you may start the month this way, stuck in your head, but I feel like by the end of it, you're going to be like, no, I got to get out of this, because I can't sit like this anymore, because you realize, I think if you haven't already realized it, you're starting to realize this is what the twin wants. They want you to be stuck like this, so they can come in and out and mess around with you and bamboozle you and all this kind of stuff. Okay. All right, let's clarify. Okay, so look, Spirit is telling you got to get rid of the negativity. That's what's keeping you stuck in your head, is the negativity you're feeling about this. Okay, you got done wrong. You did not deserve it. All right, this person had no right to do what they did to you, but it was all supposed to be played out like this, because these triggers, because look, you ain't the only one that's getting triggered. Your soulmate is getting triggered probably by their person, okay, or their ex-person. So whatever these triggers are, you need to take heed of whatever they are and start to work on them, because whatever this twin brought out in you, those are the emergency things that need to be healed at this time. Okay. All right. So I'm going to take this down, and we're going to do a spread for the new person and see what's going on with them. We're going to take a peek. We're going to peek and see what they're doing and how they're dealing with life at this time. Because we already know they're triggered, so we're going to see what else is going to come up. Hold on one second. But like I said, you got to heal yourself, Scorpio. I know you want to be with that person, okay? And so you got to use that desire that you have, that immense desire that you have to be with this new person, and use it to propel you forward through this healing, okay? All right, let's see. Okay, this is for the new person, Spirit, for Scorpio. What's going on with Scorpio soulmate, please, Spirit? What is going on with Scorpio soulmate, please? What is happening with Scorpio soulmate? Okay, here we go. Ooh. Wait till you see this. Hold on. Okay. Okay, overall energy. This one? This side? Okay, so overall energy is the King of Coins. Okay, this is the King of Pentacles, Earth sign, or someone with a lot of Earth in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is, representing the soulmate. This is the ultimate provider. This is, somebody who's very stable, very secure, very grounded. All right. This person is a boss. This is boss energy. This is somebody who's worked very hard to get to where they are. Okay. There's a song by James Brown called Paid the Cost to Be the Boss. Paid the cost to be the boss. And that's what's playing in my head when I see this. So this is someone who, they grind. Okay. They put the pedal to the metal. They do what they need to do to get to where they're trying to get to. This is someone who may have built themselves up from the ground. They may have started with absolutely nothing and built themselves up to where they are now. And they're like some type of boss. They either have their own business. If they work for a company, they could be like a CEO or like a CFO or, some kind of bigwig. Okay. And this is someone who is very dependable. All right. So we've got the Ace of Swords reversed here. You're getting a lot of cards that came with some of the other collective reads that I did. So we've got the lack of ideas card here. This is talking about, the communication between you and this person being blocked because you are both in separation. Okay. Again, here's the Star card reversed. Okay. I feel like you're both disappointed because maybe you both thought by this point you would be together, you'd be talking to each other or whatever, but this is a test of faith. This is another test of faith. Everything's a damn test. Okay. Don't think that when you get with this person, everything's going to be fucking easy sailing, because it's not. Okay. Because we got some other stuff to talk about. I talked about it with Libra too, where when you get together with this person, you're going to see people coming out the damn woodwork, Scorpio, jealous that you are together with this person, because it's true love. It's going to be, coming out your pores. You're going to be happy, and you know how some people are. Misery loves company, right? And one of those people, is going to be your twin. And it could be that this person, your soulmate, it could be their person coming out the woodwork too, and both of them trying to do what they can to sabotage this connection. I'm just giving you a peek of that, because we got to do first things first. We got to deal with what's going on here first, okay? So the two of you are going through a test of faith, okay? You got to heal your stuff. They have to heal theirs. The two of you are mirroring each other. You know that you're mirroring each other, right? I'm going to tell you why you're mirroring each other, because the first card that fell for your person is the damn Three of Swords. Just like for you, but yours is upright and this person's is reversed. Okay, so that means that they are overcoming. They're starting to overcome what it is that they need to overcome. So let this be a message to you, that if you're not working on yourself, or you have stopped and taken a break, or whatever it is you've done, Spirit is letting you know your person is working on themselves. So if you're wanting to come together with this person, you ready for this ship to come in? This is about you, taking off the blindfolds, cutting off this stuff, getting out of this mental prison, and doing the work that you need to do. Okay? All right. So we're going to start. Yeah, this person's been in hermit mode, in isolation, because like I said, this person loves you and they want to be with you, and you are this person's inspiration. And so they're doing what they need to do to come out of this stagnation, that's is the Three of Swords. Okay, hold on, because I gotta turn on this air, get hot. Okay, so let's start. We're going to start by clarifying this King of Coins. Okay, all right, there your twin is trying to come in, but we're not talking about them. All right, so this person is tapped in. Okay, they're an empath just like you are. They're following the guidance, their intuition, and the guidance from their spiritual team. Okay, so this person is listening to what they're being told about this connection and what they need to do. All right, so like I said, the first card here is the Three of Swords reversed. So this person is recovering from where, because I told you they got drugged like you got, or dragged like you got dragged, and this person is doing the best they can to overcome it, as swiftly as possible, because like I told you, they're trying to make their way to you. Let's clarify. So yeah, they're working on feeling more lovable, because whoever this was that they were with, I feel like knocked all the whatever it was, how do I put it, whatever desire this person had to be in a connection and love and be loved, they kept on with their antics and whatever they were doing, devaluing this person, being abusive, whatever they were doing, emotionally abusive, using this person, all this kind of stuff, until this person, became a little bitter, became a little jaded. But they're trying to work on getting out of that, is what Spirit is saying. Okay. All right. So next card, here we go. Queen of Cups. This is Scorpio for me. All right. This person could have water placements. They could be Pisces or Cancer, or they could be Scorpio. But, this is your energy as well. It is talking about this person having a lot of love for you. They have deep feelings for you. Okay. This person is an empath. They are intuitive. They are psychic. They're loving. They're just like you. All right. And the two of you are very emotionally connected to each other. And like I said, you may not realize who it is now, those of you who don't know who your person is now, but when you meet them and the two of you get activated, just like you did with the twin, you're going to realize the depth of your feelings for this person. Okay. So they have a lot of love for you, and that's what's pushing them to work through this as fast as they can. Okay. So look, there's the hardship card. They're going through it just like you are. Okay. They're trying to push this boulder up the hill, because as I've told you before in the past, this person kind of like, didn't want to deal with love anymore. They kind of just like lost their appetite for it until they saw you. And when they saw you, it's like, oh, I gotta, this is the person, this is the one for me. They listen to their intuition, listen to their spiritual team. They realize that this is, you're the person that they want to be with. And so they're doing the hard work to, come out of this. All right. Come out of the bitterness, come out of the jadedness. All right. And then, so look, they're about to pick up speed. swift progress with the 8 of Wands. This can talk about manifestation, but I feel like this is talking about a message. So this person is getting ready to start to communicate with you. And this can talk about things, taking off really quickly. All right. A lot of movement. This is a card of this person coming in with communication and you feeling swept off your feet and like having to jump into something and get moving. That's why I'm telling you, do your work, do what you need to do so you can prepare for this, because it's going to come out of nowhere. All right. It's going to be when you least expect it. Right. Because like I told you, look, she's got her back turned and then the damn ship is trying to land. Right. Okay. So this talks about, this person being at a crossroads. All right. And I feel like I already know, I think they're at a crossroads of trying to listen to their intuition to figure out when the right time is to come in with this communication. That's what I feel like it is. They're waiting for spirit to give them the go ahead. Okay. Because I don't think they're going to go down the other path. I just feel like they're just sitting and they're like, okay, spirit, I'm ready when you tell me. Okay. But this is in the future. This is the future placement. So this is where they're headed. Okay. And then the outcome card we have is the 7 of Cups reversed. So this person knows that they want to be with you. This person, I told you, is a boss. This is big D, big P energy. And you know what I'm talking about. All right. And it's pun intended. It's figuratively and literally. Okay. So this person can be with anybody they want to be. This is a high quality person. Like I told you, they are the ultimate provider. This person has money. This person is, somebody who is well established. I think they're well known in the field that they work in. Okay. They have a lot of admirers. They have a lot of people after them. Okay. So they got their pick and choose choice of whoever they want to be with. And they've chosen to be with you. But like I said, this is a destined connection. All right. The two of you were supposed to be together. And so this is spirit telling you, this person has already made their choice. They know who they want to be with, and they are moving heaven and earth in order to get to you. But just like you, it's divine timing, and they have to wait until spirit gives them the go ahead to come on in. All right. So while all of this is happening, it's time to be healing, time to be, doing what you need to do. Scorpio is what spirit is trying to tell you. Okay. While all this stuff is being held up. Okay. So they have triggers still that they've got to deal with. Okay. But they are, I feel like, diligently working on themselves. And so if you want to be with this person, this is what you want. Like I said, because we all have free will at the end of the day. Spirit is telling you, be doing what you need to do. Okay. All right. So let's get some messages from spirit and see what they want to tell you. All right. So we've got trust. It's safe to trust in this situation. This is also spirit saying to trust in them. Trust that they've got your back. And at the right time, all of this is going to come together the way it's supposed to. Okay. Then we have awakening. Someone is undergoing a spiritual transformation. This is both of you going through this. Okay. Because you're mirroring each other. Then we've got unavailable. This person is unable to give you all you deserve. You know who this is. You know who this is, right? So let me go ahead and put it there for you so you know who this is talking about. So we just gonna throw this to the side. Let me get another card. Okay, so support. Spirit is saying to lean on your inner circle during this time. All right. All right. Let's get some messages from this person, from this new person. We're not getting none from the twin. Okay. Okay, so we have communication. See, the card keeps coming up. We got the 8 of Wands here and the actual card that says communication here. So it says, I need to talk to you and feel you close to me. I want to reach out to you. Please be open to receiving communication from me soon. Excuse me. Your response will encourage me greatly, and I will be waiting to hear back from you. So this person, like I said, they're waiting. They're champing at the bit because they want to talk to you and see you and be with you just as much as you want to with them. Okay. All right, let's pull some more cards. Okay, so we've got no matter how hard I try, my thoughts always sway back to you. This person thinks about you all the time. You're the best thing that has ever happened to me. Okay. You're everything I want and need. I didn't know what love felt like until you came along. See, this person has never felt this way for anybody else before. Your person is not somebody that's like a Lothario. They're not out here after a whole bunch of people, even though a lot of people are after them. They're not somebody, they're not like a player. This is somebody who is, like I said, very grounded, very stable, very dependable. They're very traditional. All right. This is not somebody, I'm not saying they didn't have sow their wild oats time, when they were younger. I'm not saying they didn't do that, but I'm saying right now, that's not what they're about. This person, I feel like, has been around looking for someone to settle down with. And they thought that this last person they were with, the one they were with before the two of you, being about to come together, they found this person and they thought that they had found the one, but this person was wearing a mask just like the twin was. And they just, reeled them in. And then I guess they must have took off the mask, or the mask slipped, because you can only play that role for so long if that's not who you are, right? So after that, I feel like this person was devastated because they thought they had found the one. They thought this was the one they were going to be with or whatever. And like I told you, this caused them to shut down and not want to be with anybody until they saw you. Okay. All right. So we've got, I love that I can be myself around you. Okay. So this person, you're going to be able to let your hair down around them. They're going to be able to do the same thing, relax around you. Okay. Then we've got, you can be yourself with this person. They want you to be yourself because I told you, you both been in situations where you've dealt with people who wear masks. And I feel like both of you are tired of that crap. Okay. So you're coming into something now where you can just come in. They're going to tell you, I want you to be yourself. Don't put on any pretense or anything like that. Don't do any of that for me. Okay. Then we've got, I have so much passion and desire for you. It drives me mad. So like I said, you and this person are not going to be able to keep your hands off each other. It's going to be a thing where, how you see in the movies, the people, the couple goes out and all of a sudden, something pops off between them and they pawing each other. And then, they're like, oh, we got to go. We leaving. And then they just get up and they leave. That type of thing. That's what's going to be going on between you and this person. Okay. All right. So we're going to get some. Oh, that's it. That's all the messages. Oh, wait, we got one more. We got the Lover's Oracle. Let's see what Spirit wants to tell you. Okay, you got 3. Nobody else got 3. Okay, it says forgiveness is the first one. This is the picture. It says, stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. Okay? So this is about forgiving this person. Let it go. Okay? Because you're going to be so happy. You ain't even going to be thinking about this person. I feel like most of you don't really think about this person anyway. Probably the most you think about them is when you come to the reading, if I happen to mention them or whatever, if they pop up in the read. Okay? But this is about you letting that shit go and healing your heart, so that you can give it to this new person. Okay? Then we've got this card. It says, the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. So Spirit is telling you to have faith. Okay? Because this connection is the connection that you've been praying for, you've always wanted. All right? Then the last one, it says friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship and your love life will dramatically improve. So this is Spirit telling you, for you and this person, to take it slow, get to know each other, because you're both going to have, some residual trust issues. You go slowly. We don't have to worry about triggering your trust issues. We don't have to worry about triggering their trust issues. And if you're going to be with this person for the long haul or as a life partner, what's the rush? Okay? Because I feel like in the past, you rushed a lot of relationships and they have not worked out. So let's try something different this time, is what Spirit is saying. Okay? Go slow, nurture a friendship, let it grow into something more. Okay? All right, Scorpio, I hope this helped. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. Please have a good day and a good rest of your week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, Scorpio. Hi, Scorpio. Welcome back to Leigh's Intuitive Tarot. My name is Leigh, and today we're going to take a look at what's going on with you and your new love, okay? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started. All right. Okay, here we go. So the overall energy for this week's reading is the Lovers, Scorpio. So this is Gemini energy. This is talking about a choice. You wanting to be in a relationship, okay? This type of relationship, this is not an everyday relationship. This is where you and this person vibe on every level, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically, okay? And I feel like this is what you've always wanted. Underneath this, we have the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like this is you saying that you're willing to put the work in. You want someone else to come in, your new love to come in and put the work in as well. Underneath this is the Ace of Pentacles, which is talking about a love offer, a brand new beginning. Let me say that, a brand new beginning for a long-term, stable, and committed relationship. And then look, there the wands are being shot off, the Eight of Wands. So this is talking about communication coming in. This could also speak of manifestation, but it can also speak of someone coming in very quickly and sweeping you off your feet. Like you're going to have to get ready and be prepared to take this leap of faith with this person, because everything's going to pick up and move very fast with the Eight of Wands. Okay. So you're going to have to make a choice here with the Two of Swords. It's time to take off the blindfold. Stop, there are some things, hidden behind that moon that you need to take a look at so that you can make the proper decision. Okay. And then under this, Spirit is telling you it's time for you to have a second chance at love. This is the Judgment card. It is your energy, Scorpio energy. And then in this connection, if that's what you're wanting, you're going to have marriage, a higher level of commitment. Okay. All right. So we're going to start by clarifying this Lovers card. One second. Got two of cups on the bottom of his deck. Okay. Give me one more second. I have to get your person's cards and then we're going to go. Okay. This connection is going to bring forth a lot of growth and expansion, is what Spirit is saying. Okay. This person may come in on a special occasion because we're about to step into Scorpio season. So this person may be showing up around your birthday or around some type of celebration. You could be at a celebration and and bump into this person or get introduced to this person by someone else, like a friend or something. Okay. Your dynamic, your love dynamic is changing. Okay, because this has been your past. I feel like the summary of the past love you've had in your life. Abusive, drunken love where people are abusing you. They may have been addicted to different things. And we know this was true for a lot of you with this twin. And just somebody who, says they love you or is supposed to love you, but, never really shows it the way they're supposed to. Okay. So Spirit is saying that this is a period for you of self-care. Okay. Because you got somebody coming in. They're going to be coming in really fast, either with the communication or, like I said, when the two of you meet each other. And so you have to make sure that you're taking care of yourself, okay? That you're on top of your self-care with the self-care card. And then we've got the abandonment card here. I feel like this is talking about your twin, okay? Your twin feels abandoned by you. We got to talk about it because it showed up. So if it shows up, whatever Spirit gives me, we're going to talk about it. So they feel, they're codependent. They feel like, you left them. They feel left out. They're not munching on your energy no more because you done shut yourself down because you done walked out the door and slammed the door. So they all upset. Okay. But like I said, don't let this make you feel bad. Okay. This fucker deserved what happened to them. Exactly what happened to them. I don't feel no remorse. Like I said, I have forgiven, but I don't feel no remorse for any twin that's going through this right now, because they brought it upon themselves. Okay. All right. Okay. So your new person is working on being more lovable. Okay. They had some things happen. They got dragged. As I've told you in the past few weeks, this person has been through, an abusive, drunken love, just like you have. Okay. They've been mistreated, devalued. All those things that happened to you have happened to this person. Like I said, it's not necessarily a twin flame connection, but it was somebody who made them believe that they were the one that they wanted to be with. And then that mask slipped and then all hell broke loose. Okay. All right. So the first two cards we're going to take a look at represent who you're going to be, Scorpio, in this new relationship. So we've got the Six of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles showing up here. Page of Pentacles, earth sign, or someone with a lot of earth in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So you're stepping in the right way. You're stepping in wanting something long-term, stable, and committed. And you're wanting, equal give and take. You're willing to give, what it is you're wanting to get in return. And with this Page of Pentacles, it's a beautiful thing that it's a page, because it's a small offer, but it's a good thing because you are taking your time. You're not rushing in. I feel like, that once bitten, twice shy thing is what's going on. A lot of you may still feel a little jaded behind what happened with this other person. And I feel like your new person may feel that way as well. And I feel like you stepping into this energy like this is going to help facilitate this thing by moving slowly, because this is not about moving fast, because in the past we did fast and fast didn't work. Okay. All right. Let's clarify. All right. Okay. So we got the burnout card here. You could be, let me see why this is coming up. Can you clarify this, please, Spirit? Okay. Burnout. I'm not laughing at the burnout. I'm just laughing at the fact that, it's just one thing after another, ain't it, Scorpio? Okay. So we got the burnout card here. I feel like you're burnout with relationships going wrong, with being left out in the cold, with, being ghosted, with being breadcrumbed. I feel like you're just fucking tired of this shit. And that's why you're sitting in this burnout energy. But this has to be looked at. Okay. I feel like you are detaching from your love life. And that's the best thing you can do, because when you detach like this, you're allowing spirit to come in, take control, take the wheel, and navigate this situation where it needs to go. Okay. All right. When it comes to your person, who they're going to be in the relationship, they're going to be your Nine of Cups. They're going to be your wish fulfillment. I think that is so cute. That is so sweet. I'm already loving this person. Let's clarify. See, this person's going to come in transparent. This card just jumped up out of the deck. It jumped up like this and fell on the table. So this person is all excited about this damn relationship. Okay. They're going to come in. Okay. Honest, open, vulnerable, with nothing to hide. That's why you can see through these chess pieces. Okay. Sometimes spirit shows me this card in my mind when I'm reading. Okay. Okay. For some of you, this person may have gone through a divorce. Okay. So they've been through hard times just like you do. They know pain. They know loss just like you do. Okay. Okay. The next card we're going to take a look at represents what you're going to be looking for in a lover. So we got the Ten of Swords showing up here, and it's not what you think it is. Spirit is saying that you're looking for someone who is not going to betray you, who's not going to, give you 10 swords to the back, who is not going to cheat on you, who's not going to lie to you, who's not going to put you in a third party. All of these things that this other person did here, and other things that you've experienced as well, because death and rebirth, right? That's what we're all about. So that's what spirit is talking about with this. You're wanting somebody who's going to be the complete opposite of anybody else you've ever dated. Okay. Okay. So you are being guided by spirit. I tell you, these feathers, you may be seeing feathers, because, feathers are significant for some of you. And then we've got the suppression card. Okay, Scorpio, we got to talk about this. All right. I know you're burnt out. I know you've been mistreated. I know you got the 10 swords to the back many, many times, not just one time, several times over, I feel like. But you being emotionally numb, not allowing yourself to think or feel things, and bottling up your emotions is not going to help this situation. I know this is your first inclination. I actually did a live I collaborated with another reader the other day, day before yesterday. And this came up about suppression. And I was talking about how, you doing this is not going to help anything, Scorpio. Okay. You have to realize that, yes, it's our first inclination to shut down and to not want to open up, because, like I said, what you got to give, Scorpio, one Scorpio to another, what you got to give is amazing. You have amazing, an amazing capacity to love. You're very loyal. You ride or die. You there to the end. You'll ride it till the wheels fall off, as long as you don't get betrayed, right? But what you have to understand is is that if you shut yourself down because of what somebody else did, it's not this new person's fault what happened, just like it's not your fault what happened to them. But if both of you go into this connection like this, nothing's ever going to be able to come about. This connection is not going to be able to flourish the way you're wanting it to. So you have to deal with this. You gotta open up these emotions. You gotta, I don't know, like I said, I don't know if you gotta go outside and beat the ground. I don't I don't know if you need to get some gloves and a punching bag and tear the damn punching bag up. I don't know what you got to do, but whatever this is, you have to get rid of it. Okay. And like I said, it's valid. You have valid feelings. You have valid reasons to be feeling like this. But Spirit is telling you, if you want this new person to come into your life, if you're ready for a new relationship, you're ready to transition, then you got to take care of this. Okay. All right. The next card we're going to take a look at is what your person is looking for in a lover. Okay, so we've got the Seven of Pentacles. They're looking for someone with patience, someone who is willing to plant seeds and allow them to grow. You know, be patient enough to allow them to grow. And this is your person wanting to go slowly to build an amazing and incredible relationship together. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify. So, like I said, this person's been through stuff too, and it's just a thing of you both are going to be, kind of walking on eggshells in the beginning, and it's because you've been hurt, and that's fair. But at some point, you're going to have to learn to love. So this is about, your person is trying to fix what's broken in their life, okay, so that they can come to you in the right way. So they're taking time out. This is like the hermit to me, sitting in solitude, going back over things that have happened to them in their past, and they're preparing themselves for this connection. Because I told you, this person already knows who you are. They already love you. It's like, they ready to come in and come in fast. And look, this ain't no damn Two of Cups. This the fucking lovers. Even though the Two of Cups was on the bottom of this other deck, right? The bottom of this other deck I showed you. This person, look, this is a major arcana card. Okay, so that tells me this person is not fucking around. They are serious about you. Okay, this is not a page of wands. Okay, which is how your person, the twin, your ex person normally shows up. This is a damn emperor, a damn king. Okay, somebody with something about themselves. They've actually lived life and experienced things, and they're open to healing and open to doing what they need to do, putting the work in to make the relationship work. Okay, all right. Next card we're going to take a look at represents what you want in a relationship. So we got the Six of Swords. You want somebody who's willing to move forward. I feel like this is talking about you wanting someone who is going to climb into this balloon with you and just ride, like I said, ride it till the wheels fall off. Whether you're going through rough waters or calmer waters, no matter what is going on, whether there's a storm, whether it's sunny outside, whether there's a rainbow or not, that's what you're looking for. Somebody who's gonna ride or die. That's this what this card means to me. That you're looking for a ride or die. That's ride or die just like you are. Okay, let's clarify. Ooh, got a lot of cards that fell. Okay, we can't. These, Spirit? You want all of these? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna put them back, and then you tell me what you want. You pull out what you want. Okay, here we go. So to clarify the Six of Swords, hold on. Excuse me. Excuse me. Ooh. Okay, sorry about that. So we got the passive aggressive card coming up here. Okay, so all of this stuff that this person did to you, everybody hasn't addressed all of it. Okay, I don't feel like this is going to apply to every single Scorpio. But Spirit is telling you, if you're sitting in this energy, this passive aggressive energy where, you ain't trying to hear nothing from nobody and you wait. This to me reminds me of the Queen of Swords. Like if she was reversed, like somebody just being like, yeah, bring your ass over here and you're going to find out what you're going to get. Okay. Because of what this person did to you. Okay. Remember, when you sit in energy like this, that's what this twin wants you to do, because it's going to keep you stuck. Is going to keep you there, so they always got, they're going to always feel like they have a chance to come in and out of your life. and try to control you, try to put their foot on your neck, and I know you like, hell no, because you're a Scorpio, and we don't put up with no shit like that. But that's how delusional this person is. That's how they think. They think that, you know, they want you to hold yourself back from love. They want you to sit in this type of energy because they feel like it makes you vulnerable to them being able to come back when they want to. Okay. All right. So you have hope though. That's a beautiful thing. But whatever this passive aggressive energy is here, please make sure that you address it. Okay. Because I don't want if you don't do it, you're delaying this person from coming in, and then you don't want to come in. You don't want them coming in and you sitting in this type of energy, because you may trigger them. And then here we go. It's Trigger City all over again, like it was with the twin. Okay. All right. So you have hope. And like I said, that is a beautiful thing that you have hope, and you will have more hope as you heal this, you know, these suppressed emotions and this passive aggressive energy. All right. Because where you're trying to go, where spirit is wanting you, the energy spirit is wanting you to be in before this new person gets here, is the love card. So this is about you loving unconditionally, unselfishly, with no limitations. This is you, Scorpio. When nobody's fucked you around and you ready to get into the relationship, this is you, your true self. This is your essence right here. So spirit is telling you to go back to your true essence. Don't let what other people have done stop you from being the amazing person that you are, male or female. Okay. This is the energy. If it's males, change it to a man. Okay. So do not let what this person did, don't let them chip at you and change your character, because you know we fucking stronger than that. Okay. The stuff that other people will make other people crumble, we fucking eat that shit for breakfast. Okay. Let's be honest about who we truly are. Don't forget. I feel like some of you, when you sitting in this type of energy like this, and when you sitting in here, the suppression, I feel like you're forgetting who you are. Okay. So let me remind you of who you are. Okay. You the baddest bitch or the baddest mofo. Okay. You the baddest sign in the zodiac. And I say that as one Scorpio to another. Okay. So you have to step back into this energy and let this person know, no, you're not going to do, you don't control how I come out. You don't control how I show up. All right. I control that. And it does, like I said, you can hurt me all day long, but you can't break me. That's what you need to keep in your mind. You don't allow anybody to break you. You don't allow anybody to hold you down. You don't allow anybody to put their foot on your neck and keep it there. So whatever you got to do to get back into this energy, it needs to be done. Let go of this. Let go of this suppression. Let go of this, because this is not hurting anybody, Scorpio, but you. It's not hurting nobody else, because this fool is still running around doing the same fucking shit they was doing when they was with you, but they only doing it to other people. So, and then like I said, then you're making them happy too, because they feel you moving away. But when you sit in this energy and you sit in this type of energy, it's like you stop. You're arresting your motion. You're not moving anywhere. Okay. You're putting yourself on hold. You're putting yourself on pause. It's almost like you're in the hangman, but it's not upside down. It's upright, because you're not letting go of things that no longer serve you. Okay. You still holding on to them. That's why these cards are showing up. Okay. All right. Okay. Let me get one more. Okay, the next card we're going to take a look at represents what your person wants in a relationship. So we've got the Page of Swords showing up here. Air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. This is talking about your person wanting, how can I explain? With the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords can talk about, somebody, like, well, I feel, what I feel like this is? Okay, this person watches you, all right? Just like the twin does. This person watches you, and I feel like it's not just because they're trying to figure out the type of person you are. I feel like they're in awe of you. I feel like that's why, and they're devoted to you. And that's one of the main reasons why they can't stop watching you, okay? I feel like it started off as them being curious, and now it's like almost borderline an obsession, but I feel like it's a good one, because it's not, they're not, doing crazy stalker stuff. It's not like that. So with this Page of Swords, I feel like this person is wanting the same thing in return, meaning they want you to be in awe of them, like they're in awe of you with this Page of Swords. Okay, let's clarify. Okay, yeah, this person's going through a spiritual awakening just like you are. Okay, and then we've got the synchronicities card. This person waits. They're, like I said, they're tapped in. They are an empath just like you are, so you don't have to worry about none of that narcissistic bullshit, okay, that we dealt with over here. With this synchronicities card, this is spirit saying that they're guiding this person. They're guiding this person through their spiritual awakening, and they're also guiding this person, you know, home to you, okay, because you feel like home to this person. And that's why I feel like they can't take their eyes off you. Yeah, spirit is telling you that this person is on the right path, okay? And I feel like both of you are on the right path, but you don't let what somebody else did to you. You don't let no shit like that break you. You don't let nobody do you like this and you be coming up like this. You don't let nobody stop your good time, because you got a real good time damn coming. Somebody who's gonna love you unconditionally just like you love them. And so you don't look. How you gonna sit in hope, Scorpio, and then be damn passive aggressive and suppressing your emotions? That don't make no sense. That's why I'm trying to shake you and make you realize what you're doing so you can go back and fix it, okay? Because like I said, when you don't work on this stuff, it's slowing this person down. They already the Knight of Pentacles. How slow do you want the person to go? So if you want this person to come in fast, okay, you're gonna have to speed up. Because whatever you doing, because the two of you mirror, so whatever you doing, that's what this person is doing. If you want this person to heal their shit and come on in, then you need to heal your stuff so they can come on in. Okay. All right. So last two cards represents what this relationship is destined to be like. Oh wow. Okay. So we got the Wheel of Fortune and we have the Six of Wands. So this is like recognition. You know, it's destiny. Okay. This is the soulmate card here with the Wheel of Fortune. This is like all the best things, okay? This is your dream lover showing up in your life and it being destined and this person being your soulmate. It's like all of this stuff. It's like Christmas, your damn birthday, New Year's, all your favorite holidays wrapped up, or your favorite seasons wrapped up into one damn thing, one big ball. That's what I feel like this is, okay? Okay, see, we gonna have to, okay, hold on, because I'm seeing some stuff here. I'm gonna have to get you again, Scorpio. Come on now. All right. Your person, let's talk about your person first. Your person is gonna come in willing to wanting to compromise. This person's gonna do whatever they gotta do to make this relationship work. Because like I said, this person's deeply in love with you. They are very in awe of you. You are the person that they want to be with. And I feel like I said, they're champing at the bit. I tell you this all the time. They're champing at the bit to come towards you. They are stepping into their warrior damn energy, baby. They coming as the emperor because they know they can't come no other kind of way, especially with a Scorpio, because you got to be right if you want to be with us, and you know that, right? Okay, so somebody in this collective, somebody that's watching this video, because we got to talk about it, is chasing. Okay, this is not going to apply to everyone. So those of you who know you're not doing this, hold on for a second. Okay, I'm finna get y'all that's chasing. Okay, you're a Scorpio. We're not chasing no damn body. People chase us. Okay, if you sitting in the Empress energy, the Empress don't fucking chase. The Empress attracts, which means she or he. You can say take an Emperor. Guys, make it fit. She or he or she sits on their throne and waits for the not necessarily not the minions, but the people who, you know, the people who want to be with them. They let them come up. They just sit at the on their throne and just let the people come on when they come on. We don't do this chasing. So whatever this is here, this obsession, this whatever you got going on, get yourself together, Scorpio. Represent, because this is not representing. Okay, I understand the twin flame dynamic. Like I told you, I went through it myself, not once but twice. I'm telling you twice. I always tell y'all this because I want you to understand that I understand exactly all these phases that you've gone through. I've gone through them twice. Okay. So if I can go through them twice, you can go through them once and get through them. Okay. So this is about you turning your energy back onto yourself. The Empress takes care of herself. The Emperor takes care of himself. Okay. You just like I tell y'all, y'all don't walk around with your hair standing on your head looking like you just rolled out of bed and your clothes is all crazy and stuff like no, because you're not representing, right? Because they already want to talk smack about a Scorpio. Don't give them any ammunition. Like I said, the reason why they talk the smack that they talk is because they want to beat us. Let's just be honest. They want to beat us. I don't care what anybody else want to say. They want to beat us because you don't feel the need to beat down anybody that you don't feel is above you in some type of way. Okay. So what I'm trying to tell you with this card, let it go. Okay. This person, hold on. I'm finna get you a message. I'm finna show you who you're dealing with by getting you a message. I don't understand what you see in me. I don't feel attractive. This person has massive self-worth issues. So what they are doing, Scorpio, those of you who are just coming in this room, coming to my house, okay, Leigh's Intuitive Tarot. This person is about self. They have massive self-worth issues. This is someone who has to beat other people down in order to make themselves feel worthy because they are too lazy or too whatever you want to call it to work on themselves. So they do. This is what I call it. I'm not calling you a prostitute, but this is what I call it. They augment the what is the pimp and the prostitute situation. That's what they do in order to get you to do this. Okay. And what I mean by that is they give you a little bit and then they back up. They give you a little bit and then they back up. Because what they're trying to do is to get you to condition you to believe that that's normal, that's what you deserve, that's what you're supposed to put up with, so that when they really get their damn hooks into you, that's when the mask slips off and they start treating you crazy, backing off, breadcrumbing, you know, what we just talking about, dragging you, doing all these kinds of things. That's where that comes from. That's what they're doing. They're trying to groom you, condition you to accept their bad behavior. Okay. And when you chase them like this, you basically, you're feeding into it. You're giving them exactly what they want. So I'm here to shake you and to wake you up and make you realize, boo-boo, this is no good. This is no good. Because you know what happens when you do this. You do this and then you go home, and at night you laying in the bed and you crying and you feel ashamed because you chased somebody who treats you like, you know, you scum on the bottom of their shoe, and you don't deserve this, Scorpio. That's why we talking about this right now. That's why I'm giving you this shake right now. Okay. Put your damn crown on, straighten it up, whatever it is you got to do, because this is a no-go. Okay. I understand you love this person, right? I understand you tried to love this person, but what you got to understand is that this person may have feelings for you. I'm not going to tell you that they don't, but what I'm telling you is them and their needs come before anything and anybody else, and they willing to burn down anything they got to burn down to get their needs met without having to give you anything. Okay. So I'm telling you this to wake you up, to give you this shake so you will stop it. Okay. All right. So we got the patience card showing up here. Spirit is telling you, be patient. Your person is coming. But like I said, if you want this to go faster, I told you what you got to do. You got to stop suppressing. You got to stop being passive aggressive. You have to put all your energy back into yourself. You got to love on yourself. Okay. You have to love on yourself so much to everybody around you. It's like, damn, I got to love her because she loved herself so damn, or he or she loved themselves so much till I got to love on them too. That's how you know when you the self-love you've been applying, that's how you know when it starts to take effect. And this new person, they've already heeded the call, but they're going to start to come towards you even faster because they feel you loving yourself, and that love that you have for yourself is what's drawing this person into your energy, drawing them closer to you. Okay. So Spirit is telling you to be patient. Okay. There's a damn snail in this woman's hand. They really bringing it home here. Okay, a snail telling you that this is going to move slow because it needs to move slow, because fast does not work for us. And I'm talking about everybody in the collective, the whole 12 zodiacs. Fast does not work for us. Okay, because we're trying to get somewhere and it needs to take time, because you are jaded from what happened to you. This person is jaded from what happened to them. And so you're both coming together. You're helping each other to heal the residue, not the actual thing that happened, the residue from it. Okay. Which means you're supposed to have healed most of it by the time the two of you come together. And y'all are just working on the little, when you sweep the floor sometimes and you don't get every bit of dirt. It's still like a few particles, like a little bit over there or a little bit over there, whatever. That's what you're supposed to be working on with this person. Okay. The majority of it, you're supposed to sweep it up yourself. Okay. All right. I had to put my mic down now. I had to tell y'all that, because I don't like for my Scorpios to be looking like this and to be going through this type of stuff like this. I understand a lot of y'all are hurting. This is a very traumatic thing that happened to you, and my heart goes out to you, but this is unacceptable. Okay. All right, here we go. So let's move on and get some messages from Spirit. Let's see what Spirit wants to tell you. I'm going to pull out these other cards too. Okay, Spirit is telling you illumination. The path to be taken will be illuminated, so they're going to tell you the way to go. Then we've got fear. It says fear is creating a delay in the forward progression of this partnership. I feel like it's fear on both sides. It's because you both got hurt, but let me tell you a secret. The more you heal yourself, the more this will dissipate. The more it will disappear. The more it will go away. As much as the more you can heal yourself, the better experience you're going to have going into this connection. You're not going to be feeling, when you've been hurt and you try to get back into something and it's too damn early. It's like, it's like your feet get dug into the ground and you trying to move forward and your feet is like, hell no, I'm not going nowhere. Because I still remember the sting from what the hell happened back there in the past. So you gotta heal it. Okay. You have to go back and look at this stuff and heal these patterns, because that is the reason why you keep experiencing the same thing over and over and over again. Like I said, you can't control somebody else's behavior. Okay. Because I feel like this twin took your triggers and took them to the stratosphere. Okay. Let's be honest. Took them to the damn stratosphere. So knowing this, all right, as I told you before, these triggers didn't just start with this person. They started in the past. So you got to go back to the root. You got to go back to the beginning and figure out how these triggers, where these triggers started, what parent started them, what friends started them, what happened in school to you, what type of traumatic experience you experienced. Because if you can get them from and nip them in the bud from the root, a lot of times it will, you won't even have to deal with what is happening in the here and now, because you went back to the source. Okay. All right. I'm going to get some of these messages of love, because I feel like y'all need a little bit more loving from Spirit. Ooh, see, Spirit just throwing the cards all over. They like, yeah, tell them this, tell them this, tell them that. Hold on. So we got, look, true love. Spirit is telling you this love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. This is the lover's type of love. This is the type of love. There is people out here in the world, Scorpio, that will kill for love like this. Okay. And so knowing this, you need to realize how blessed you are that you went through this traumatic experience, and now you have Spirit trying to bless you with the thing you've always wanted. So don't drag your feet on this healing. Do the work you need to do, because we just talked about the fact that you're working, but you need to put a little bit more elbow grease to it. Okay. All right. Then we've got apology. You can expect the apology you want to hear. This talk about the twin, because I told you what's going to happen. They're going to wait until you end something with this person and then try to come back and feed you a load of bull. But see, what you got to ask yourself, right? Especially those of you that's chasing, where's the person now? Why are you having to chase them? If they really love you, why are they not here, right? If this was really about the two of you being in a relationship, why are you standing here, but they over there with somebody else? Because I'm telling you, those of you who are still doing this person is messing around with other people. Some of them, they got them lined up and they going from person to person to person to person, getting their attention, getting their needs met, getting their D wet and getting their P wet. And you need to understand that, you know, this person, all it's about is them getting their needs met. Okay. Then we got the intuition card. It's saying you already know the answer you seek. So, you know what you need to do. Spirit, Spirit tells you every week what you need to do. Because like I said, don't be getting mad at me when I'm with my person, because I'm doing my healing. I did it. So don't get mad at me when you see me with my person. And you like, well, where's my person? Did you do your healing? Because I hear people all the time in the comments, I'm waiting, and I'm like, okay, I get that you're waiting, but you're not supposed to be just waiting. You're supposed to be working on yourself, because this is about you stepping into this relationship, being the best person you can be. Because it's like a level up. It's like maybe you was, like I said, the twin was down here, you were here, Scorpio, but this new person is going to be up here. So you got to rise to the occasion. Just like this twin needed to rise to your level in order for the two of you to be in a connection together. The same thing is going to happen with the soulmate. And this person is going to be a situation where it's going to be continuous. So you might as well get ready to make healing a regular part of what you do on a regular basis, because this person is going to be leveling up, the soulmate, and you're going to want to level up with them, because you're not going to want to have them leave you behind. So I'm saying all this to say, get to work, Scorpio. Get to work. Okay. All right. Now we're going to get some messages from your person. All right. Hold on. Ooh. Okay, so we've got this person is telling you that they've always loved you. This is the new person. This is not we're not doing no more old messages. I did this one message. That's it. This person's keeping tabs on you. We know that because we got the Page of Swords showing up here. So they, like I said, they are watching you. All right. And that's why this person is coming in slowly too, because they know you've been through something. I told you this person watches you, right? They may be looking at your social media, looking at things you post, stuff like that. You may have a YouTube channel. They could be looking at your YouTube channel. It could be, it could be anything, but whatever it is, this person is learning about you, and they realize that you have gone through something. And this is somebody that, like I said, that loves you, that really cares about you. And somebody that loves you and really cares about you, they're not going to put you in a position to where they can take advantage of you. That's how you know. Because this person, that's all they did was try to line you up in a situation where they could come in and take advantage of you whenever they wanted to. Okay. But this person is the complete opposite. Okay. So we've got, even though you're not with me, my love for you grows every day. So this person is loving you more and more every day. And then when I can hold you again, I will never let go. I feel like this person dreams about holding you. And this is the thing. This person is not just, dreaming about the kisses and the hugs. I think it's the mundane things, like holding your hand, walking around, just hugging you up, I'm not saying they don't want to hit it. I'm not saying they don't want you like that. I'm not saying that, because like I told you, you're going to want to tear this person's clothes off. They're going to want to do the same thing with you, but it's love as well. So it's like the friendship things, like laying in the bed with each other and just talking, or sitting on the couch and talking to each other all night and stuff like that, or on the phone talking to each other all night and stuff like that. So that's what this is about. This person wants to love all of you. They want to experience all of you. It is not just she looked good or he looked good and I gotta get it. It's not just that. Okay, because like I said, you're a Scorpio, I'm a Scorpio. Let's be honest. We like that. We like to be objectified because we Scorpios, and we all about the sex, but not just the sex, but you know what I mean. But we want all that other stuff too. That's what people don't realize about us. It's not just that. We want the friendship and the hand holding and the stuff. We want to be liked. You know how people will say, I love you, but I don't like you. We don't want no stuff like that. We want somebody that's like, I don't just love you, I like you too. That's the type of relationship this is. Okay. So that's why, Scorpio, it will behoove you to do your work. Because I'm telling you, I was talking to one of my cousins on the phone yesterday, and she was like, "Oh, she was like, we gotta start healing." I was like, "Nope." I was like, "You gotta start healing because I done already did my work. I done already did my work." Like I said, when I be telling y'all this stuff, I be behind the scenes, baby, doing what I'm supposed to do because I'm not finna be caught with my pants down. Okay, when this person, I'm not slowing down. No, person to come in. I'm not slowing it down. So, like I said, you need to make sure you do the same thing too. All right. So we've got you bring out the best in me. Then we've got I never believed in soulmates, but then I met you. And then the last one is you're the only one who gets me without me saying anything. Like I told you, y'all have telepathy. Like I said, it's a thing where you're gonna be able to look at each other and communicate without saying anything. You're gonna finish each other's sentences. It's that type of bond. It's like something unlike you'll ever have with anybody else. Okay, like I said, and this person is customized. This person is gonna be exactly what you want. Okay, that's why I tell y'all to make y'all lists about what you want, how you want this person to come in. Okay, because like my person is like the male version of me, because when spirit talks about him, I'm like, you could be talking about me. All the stuff they be saying, I'd be like, you sure you ain't talking about me? You sure it's the other person, not me? But that's why I'm telling you this. Okay, so you have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful love coming, Scorpio. Do what you need to do. Okay. All right. So we're going to pull one more card. We're going to get some Black Hollywood romance oracle cards before I let you go. Because this person doesn't ever want to let you go. They don't ever want to let you go. So we have attraction. It says your captivating energy makes you attractive. You wear your confidence well. Okay. This is how you are when you're at your best. Okay. Then we got third party. There's something or someone that is affecting your relationship. It's time to address it. So see, so for some of you, it is about what we just talked about, right? Well, we just took 10 minutes or 5 minutes or whatever to talk about. Okay, for others of you, this is talking about, this is talking about the fact that you're going to have to choose, right? It's one woman, two men, make it fit, males, one man, two women. You're going to have to choose between this old person and this new person. And like I said, I feel like a lot of you, you already know what you're going to do. Okay. And then look at the bottom of the deck. It says sexual healing. It says sexual energy can be used to reconnect. Let your bodies release some tension and enjoy pleasure. Okay. So like I said, this person is going to be healing in every area they could be healing in. Like I said, mentally, emotionally, physically, everything spiritually. All right, Scorpio. I hope this helped. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. Please have a good day and a good rest of your week, and I will talk to you soon. Love you. Bye, Scorpio. Hi, Scorpio. Welcome back to Leigh's Intuitive Tarot. My name is Leigh, and today we're going to take a look at new love. So what's going on with your soulmate, okay? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Scorpio's person, please. Soulmate, new love. Okay. All right, here we go, Scorpio. So the overall energy for this week's reading for your person is going to be the moon. Okay. So this is Cancer and Pisces energy, because the Cancer is ruled by the moon, but the moon is ruled by Pisces. Okay. So this can talk about fears. It can talk about, things hidden, secrets. We're going to take a look at this. We're going to clarify to see why it's showing up. Okay. Underneath this is the Hangman. This is Pisces energy again, and it is talking about, somebody letting go of things that are no longer serving them. And I feel like that's what's going on with your person. And it could be that they're doing this in secret. Okay. And that's why this is showing up like this. Okay. Because the truth is they want to be happy with you with the 10 of Cups. All right. With the Page of Swords, air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. This person is watching you, and they've had a shitty ending with this 10 of Swords. They've had 10 swords to the back. They've been betrayed. They may have been cheated on. There has been a lot of tumultuous things going on in their love life, just like with you. And because of it, they had to walk away from a connection. They may have been with this person 8 years. It could have been 8 months, 8 weeks. Is going to be, different for all of you. All right. But with the King of Pentacles, this is how they're showing up. This is an earth sign or someone with a lot of earth in their chart towards Virgo, Capricorn. And it is talking about them, seeing you as the one that they want to spend the rest of their life with. And, they're showing up as somebody stable, committed, grounded, who, wants to take this thing, wants to be your life partner. Okay. They have a lot of options with the 7 of Cups. But I feel like, this card could be coming up like this. They've already made their choice. They know that they want to be with you. All right. And they want to come in and tell you the truth with the Ace of Swords. All right. Okay. So we're going to start by clarifying the moon. Moon, please. The moon. Okay. We got the twins showing up here, so we just gonna breeze through this and let it go. So the twins showing up, I feel like this is them, with their low self-esteem, not trying to figure out what to do to get back into your energy because you have walked away from them. Okay. With you, we have you ignoring red flags here. This can talk about, this is like the equivalent of the 2 of Swords. So you may be sticking your head in the sand, sweeping things under the rug. There may be something you're not wanting to see. All right. That could be why that moon card is coming up here. I'm going to clarify this to see what this is. And then for your person, they're getting guidance from spirit. Like I told you, your person is tapped in. They are, I was about to say emotionally available. They're tapped in. They're an empath just like you are. And they are receiving their guidance from spirit. Let me see what this is. What's the red flag they're ignoring, spirit? Okay. Okay. I feel like what is going on here, this is what's clarifying this ignore card. Okay. Somebody, the person, I don't feel like it's just this new person that's watching you, Scorpio. I feel like this is the twin that's watching you as well. And we've got the hard to say goodbye card here. So some of you could still be messing around with this twin is what I'm getting from this. Okay. That's what I'm getting from this. But it could also be that this is the twin, not wanting to say goodbye to you. And you're trying to, turn a blind eye to this person and la, 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 and not pay attention to them in hopes that they're going to go away. Okay. This is somebody that you're going to have to shut them down. It's going to have to be a hard reset. It's not going to be something where you're going to tell them leave you alone and they just going to leave you alone. I don't feel like it's going to be that type of situation. Okay. All right. Anyway, we're going to move on. So we've got a 9 card spread here. The first 3 cards represent the recent past. So we have the 7 of Swords showing up. We also have the 5 of Wands showing up as well. And then the 4 of Pentacles. Okay. So what Spirit is telling me with these 3 cards in the recent past for your person is this person was betrayed. Okay. We had the 10 of Swords show up. Now we have the 7 of Swords show up. So this can talk about cheating, being abused, dragged, lied to, all these things. Okay. By somebody, they had somebody sneaky in their life, just like you had somebody sneaky in yours. All right. And with the 5 of Wands, this can talk about the conflict that went on between them and this person, your person and this and whoever it was they were with. All right. It can talk about inner and outer conflict. There may have been competition with some other people. Like I told you, your person's ex-person was cheating. Okay. And I feel like this 5 of Wands thing here may have been your soulmate and whoever their ex-person was cheating with, like, either coming to blows or competing for this person. Okay. And in the end, it was a thing where, your person, this soulmate, decided to fall back and just let this person go, because they realized that, this person was wearing a mask. They were being abusive and manipulative, just like, the person that you were with is twin. And so this is about your person just giving up and letting it go. Okay. All right. Because they realized that it's not what they wanted. Okay. Seven of Swords. We're going to clarify. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So your person, being in this connection with somebody who's lying and wearing a mask and all this kind of stuff, it messed with their self-worth. It's just like with the twin that you were with. This person tried to break you. They tried to mess with the way you identify. They tried to break down your self-esteem. And I feel like that's what happened with your soulmate. Okay. With the Five of Wands, your person may have felt trapped in this connection with, somebody that just wouldn't leave other people alone, or would not stop entertaining other people. Okay. So I feel like there was always conflict because of it. Okay. And then with the Four of Pentacles, Spirit is saying that this is where the suppression came from. The reason why your soulmate was starting to suppress their feelings was because of the way they were being treated by this other person. They weren't being valued. Okay. They were being treated like Seven of Cups, like one of many. Okay. All right. So when it comes to the second row, which is what's going on now in the present, we've got the Two of Wands. Okay. The Three of Pentacles. This tried to fall out when I was shuffling the cards off camera. And then we've got the Sun card, which is Leo energy. So what Spirit is telling me is that, this person was at a crossroads. They're trying to figure out, they had to make a choice between the status quo with this person they were with, and they had to decide if they wanted to continue on in this relationship. And I feel like they decided against it. All right. They're wanting to come towards you with this Two of Wands. Okay. You and this person may be at a distance. This person may travel a lot for work. This can also speak of them trying to figure out where they want to be, because the person, has a globe in their hand, like the world. And I feel like, they could be trying to figure out where they want to be, like where they want to live. Basically, they could be moving or may have moved in the past. Okay. So what they're wanting is to compromise, collaborate, and work together with you to build an amazing relationship. Okay. And I feel like that's the choice that they made. All right. Because they feel like the two of you can be very happy with the Sun card here. Okay. And this is also talking about, I feel like a lot of things have been highlighted in their life. Because remember, we got the moon that showed up here, right? And we're talking about what this was. And I feel like whatever this was that was hidden, I feel like it was talking about the cheating and the betrayal. And so this person realized that wasn't serving them. And so they let it go, because they knew that they could find happiness elsewhere. All right. So I feel like that's what they were listening to, their intuition, and that's what Spirit was telling them. Hold on one second. Cards falling on the floor. So when the sun and the moon come up together like this is Spirit telling me what was in the dark came to light. Okay. And because of that, your person didn't like what they saw, and they chose to move on, because this person, whoever they were with, was trying to get away with messing around behind this person's back. Because I don't feel like this person wanted to be with your person, their ex. I don't feel like they wanted to be with your soulmate for the right reasons. I feel like it may have been for money, or for companionship, for anything but what it was supposed to be. Like, they didn't really want your person. They could have gotten what they were after from anybody. I feel like it those people that they don't care who they're with, they'll take anybody. And I feel like that's what was going on, and your person realized what was happening, and they extricated themselves from the situation. Okay. All right. So let's clarify this row. Two of Wands, Three of Pentacles, and the Sun card, please. Okay. Okay. So your person, okay. Your person has been, studying you, and I feel like studying this connection, trying to figure out what is going on between the two of you and how this situation works. Like I said, I feel like they're picking up on messages from you just like you're picking up on messages from them. Okay. This card has shown up for several other signs, but for your person, it's showing up in the present. It's something they're dealing with now. There is a toxic addiction that I feel like came about as like residue or fallout from what happened with this person. Because like I said, I feel like they were really dragged by this person. Because look at how they're laying on the table with the drink in their hand. Okay, it doesn't have to be drink, doesn't have to be alcohol. It could be drugs, sex, gambling. It could be anything. All right. And before y'all stop me, and want to say in the comments, please stay out of the comments. This is not talking about an old person. This is your new person that is going through this. Okay. Like I said, they were dragged just like you were. Okay. And some of y'all got this card showing up for y'all as well. So you have to understand, Scorpio, just like I told the other signs, this person is perfect for you, but they are not perfect by any means whatsoever. This person has been through it just like you have. They've been through a lot of fucked up relationships just like you have. And so you can't expect somebody to go through this life and have any type of been here any type of time in their 30s, their 40s, their 50s, whatever, whatever age they're showing up in, or 20s, and thinking that they're not going to come out unscathed. Okay. Because I feel like whoever this was that was messing with them was like a master manipulator, is what I'm getting. And this person, you know, pulled the wool over their eyes for a while. Because remember, I told you we had the 8 of Cups show up here. I told you 8 years, 8 weeks, 8 months for some of you. This person was with your person was with this person. Okay. So they've had to clear out some triggers, and they're working on boundaries, setting boundaries, better boundaries now. Okay. Because they've realized a lot of stuff. They've had a lot of revelation with this Sun card. Okay. And this is also talking about, you and them coming together. And because the Sun is a soulmate card as well, coming together in a soulmate connection. Okay. All right. It's the strongest card in the deck. So that gives me hope that this person is going to be triumphant over the things that they are working on. And like I told you, this person is a boss. This is not somebody who, shirks responsibility, or if they have to work on something, they don't hide from it. They don't run from it. This person is doing what they need to do because they really want to be with you. Okay. All right. So when it comes to the last row here, we've got the 5 of Pentacles. This is the immediate future. We've got the Empress card, which is Taurus, Libra energy, and the Queen of Wands, fire sign, or someone with a lot of fire in their chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I feel like this is the this person, the one that they were with. I feel like this is they ass is trying to show back up. But let me see what Spirit says. That's just what I got when I touched the card. 5 of Pentacles. Empress. Okay, so this person, the 5 of Pentacles, is showing up, as feeling left out in the cold, and because they're wanting to be with you. The two of you are in separation. Okay, like I told you, this person already knows who you are. They already have a lot of love for you, and they're wanting to come towards you. They've got to deal with some type of karmic family issues. Okay, this person could have been in a marriage or something with someone, and the Empress, this is like the motherhood card. All right, so they could have had a family with somebody else. For some of you, that's not going to apply to everybody. Okay, but whatever this is here with this karmic family card, this is a family member that they've got to deal with, and it could have been this person that they were in this relationship with. Okay, and then we've got the Queen of Wands showing up here as the last card. Okay, and this can talk about them preparing themselves to come into this connection with you. And then we've got the Revelation card here, so it is talking about them realizing what needs to be done in order for the two of you to come together. But they're, like I said, they're coming your way. They're working on themselves. I feel like they're working hard on themselves, but this is something that they've got to focus on now. So for those of you where your person hasn't shown up yet and you've done your healing, that is probably more than likely why. The toxic addiction card, the boundaries and trigger card here. Okay. And like I said, I'm going to say it again. I am not talking about the twin, because the twin stuff is over here. Okay. It's over here. I threw it off to the side. This is the new person. Okay. They have issues just like everybody else. They are human just like everybody else. Okay. Okay, so we got the strictly sexual card. It's saying this connection is passionate but not enduring. I feel like Spirit is talking about the twin here. Okay. All right. Then we have fate. This is a destined partnership. This person knows that the two of you are fated to be together. That's why they're doing the work they need to do. It says integrity. Does this situation align with your morals and values? This is the question you need to ask yourself when you make your choice on whether you want to be with the new person or you want to be with the twin. And then there again is boundaries. Firm boundaries are needed now. So this person is working on their boundaries and you need to be working on yours. Okay. All right, so now we're going to get some messages from the new person. We ain't get nothing from the twin. That's it. The twin made their appearance. They can take a bow and move to the side because we're moving on to the new. All right, so we have mine. It says, I want to take the honoring path towards you. So I'm taking responsibility for my situation first. Okay, that's what they're doing. That's why you see that toxic addiction card, the boundaries, and the trigger card. Okay, I am coming forward to tell you how I feel. I know what it takes to make you mine. I'm ready for our new beginning. Okay. All right. Then we've got hopeful. It says, I know we will be together again. I hope we can put the past and the bad times behind us and start again. I think they're talking about, what happened with you and your connection with the twin and what happened with them and that ex they were with. Okay. So I feel like, so the person is saying, I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I hope you can forgive the error of my ways. Okay. All right. All right. Let's get some more messages. I hear Michael Jackson. I just can't stop loving you. That's what I hear in my head. Okay. We've got, I'm so obsessed with you. Please be mine. My heart and my love belong to you. I can't see anyone but you. Don't ever forget that I love you. Okay. And I won't ever stop loving you. Okay. So this person is like mad, mad, mad in love with you. They say you are their destiny. Okay. 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 Then we've got, I am finally ready to be with you. We've got your messages mean more to me than you'll ever know. So, like I said, this person is getting whatever you're sending them telepathically, they're picking up on them. It says the songs you hear are direct messages from me. All right. So they're letting you know that the messages there that are being sent are from them. Okay. Then we've got, I daydream about a life with you. I am so attracted to you. I see life differently now. I feel like that is because of, the things they've been through with other people and connections. Okay. I will wait for a sign from you and then I can't get enough of you. So this person is, very attracted to you. They watch you. They are, holding themselves back because they need to work on what they need to work on. They know they can't step to you any kind of way, especially you, Scorpio. You know that. From one Scorpio to another, we will eat. So I hear man eater in my head and change it to woman eater. If you're a man watching this, but we will eat a motherfucker alive if they not right when they step into this cage. Okay, that's what I'm saying. So they know. Like I said, I feel like out of all 12 signs, your person is the one that is the most intimidated because you know we ain't to be played with. Like I said, I feel like that's part of the research they doing too is about Scorpios because they know you can't just come to us any kind of way and think we just gonna be like, oh no, that ain't us. So we got retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Then we've got, it's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So Spirit is telling you it is safe for you to love this person. Okay. They are not, like I said, they're not going to be perfect, just like you're not perfect. Okay. We've got reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. And we're talking about past life, a past life. Okay. All right. So keep working on what you need to work on, keep moving ahead. Focus on your stuff. Focus on getting yourself ready, Scorpio, because this person is coming. Okay. They'll be here before you know it. They just got to put to bed some things they need to put to bed. I do honestly feel like with this card, I feel like this card has double meaning. I feel like one of the meanings is, how they see you as, sexy, beautiful, or handsome, handsome and sexy if you're a guy, and that, they're very attracted to you and they do want to be with you. But I also feel like this card is talking about that the person that they used to be with, and this person trying to pop up on y'all when the two of you come together. We're gonna have to do a reading about that in the future. Okay. All right, Scorpio, I hope this helped. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. Please have a good day and a good rest of your week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, Scorpio. Hi, Scorpio. Welcome back to Leigh's Intuitive Tarot. My name is Leigh, and today we're going to take a look at what is going on with you and your person for the month of November. Okay. But this reading is timeless. So whenever you run across it, whatever, whenever you see this is what you're meant to hear. Okay. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, here we go, Scorpio. Overall energy for this monthly reading is the Judgment card, your energy. This is talking about second chances when it comes to your love life, okay? You've got happiness coming towards you with the Sun card. This is the strongest card in the deck. It is also talking about, your soulmate showing up and you and this person. Look, see how there's little kids there. There's normally one little baby in this card, but in this one, there's two little kids, and one's a girl and one's a boy. Even if it's sex, if it's same sex, make it fit. Okay. So Spirit is saying, I feel like what Spirit is saying with this card is it's like you and your person, you're going to bring out each other's inner child, and you're going to, spend time together and play together. It's going to be that type of relationship where you have a good time, because relationships are supposed to be fun. Some of the times it ain't supposed to be all fucking, brimstone and fucking, problems all the damn time. Okay. It's supposed to be fun. And I feel like that's one of the redeeming qualities, or the best qualities about this person, is that they're going to pull out your inner child and make you play with them. Okay. In a good way. Okay. So we've got the Fool showing up here. Spirit is saying that this person's going to leap, and you're going to have to be ready to take a leap of faith as well. Because as I said before, with the Temperance energy, Sagittarius energy, this is going to be a very healing connection. You and this person, are going to balance each other out. But first you have to balance yourselves out independent of this connection before the two of you come together. Okay. There will probably be competition with this Five of Wands showing up here, because I tell y'all all the time, your twin's going to come back and want to disrupt things. And I feel like this person's ex, your soulmate's ex, is going to come up and try to mess with things as well. But they're going to have a damn fight on their hands, because neither one of you are going to be playing about the other person. Okay. So you are each manifesting each other with the Magician card. Spirit says, it's saying you have all the skills, tools, and abilities. You have everything you need to manifest the life and love you desire. It's all about the seeds that you plant. Okay. Okay. You're reaping what you've sown. And then look at under here. You've got marriage, commitment coming towards you if that's what you want. Okay. All right. And it's going to be a long-term, stable, and committed relationship if that's what you choose as well. So we're going to start by clarifying the Judgment card. Judgment. Yeah. Okay. So, there are a lot of lessons to be learned on both sides of this connection. Okay. With your person, Spirit is saying, you know, both of you are on the right path when it comes to the two of you coming together. But what is necessary is for both of you to go through this separation, you know, do the cut down, cut out, you know, certain limiting beliefs, certain things that, you know, have caused you to manifest certain patterns in connections, and, you know, to stop those patterns. Okay. That's what Spirit is talking about. So now we're going to move forward to the first card here. This represents the main theme of the month. Knight of Cups, water sign or someone with a lot of water in their chart, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So this is talking about a love offer coming towards you, very romantic. This person comes forward with their heart on their sleeve, telling their truth, telling you exactly how they feel. Let's clarify. Okay, look, you got big dreams when it comes to love, is what Spirit is saying, Scorpio. Okay. Let's see. When it comes to your person, what we got? Look, see, they're coming in to be your life partner. This is not somebody, a fly-by-night connection. This is somebody who is looking to lock you and lock it down. Okay. This person will prioritize you and the relationship. Put you and the relationship first. Yeah. So we've got the coffin card showing up. It's talking about a new beginning and a tragic ending. So you had to go through a lot of pain to end certain things, to kill certain patterns, to cut down certain things you needed to cut down to be in this separation. Because this separation, I know it's not easy, but it's very imperative, because this new person that's coming, that's why this big dreams card is showing up, because this is something you've always wanted, and Spirit has been working on giving you this for a long time in secret. That's why the moon is showing up here. So that's why they're wanting you to take this as seriously as you possibly can, because this person is on a whole other level, and it's going to require you to have the upgrade just like they do. Okay. All right. So the second card we're going to take a look at represents past influences affecting this month. So we've got the Ten of Wands showing up here. So this is talking about, you know, burdens. Like, I feel like I just said earlier, right? Relationships are supposed to be fun. You got the Sun card showing up here. So Spirit is telling you, not only are you going to be happy, but you're going to have fun with this person. I feel like with this Ten of Wands, all past relationships for you, the majority of the time, were burdens. Okay. It was something that weighed you down, something you were dragging around. I hear Bag Lady by Erykah Badu in my head. So if you're guys that are watching, Bag Man. So I hear, you know, Spirit saying that you were dragging around a lot of shit that you went through with other people, and when you thought of relationships, fun was not one of the words that you know came to mind. Okay, let's clarify. 10 wands. Yeah, so you and this person are already together in the fifth dimension, in the 5D. It just hasn't shown up yet. You haven't come together yet. Some of you in the 3D. Some of you have already come together though. Okay, so we've got backstabbing. So this is what you and this person have experienced, okay, in different connections, okay? Heartbreak and pain, separation and loss, deception and lies, and, you know, blindsided, being blindsided, attacked by, you know, your person, the person you're supposed to, the one person you're supposed to trust and supposed to feel comfortable with, never making you feel that way, or if you felt that way, not for a long time. So this person is coming in wanting to be attached to you. Excuse me. They're wanting to give you their devotion to, you know, because they admire you. They're wanting to give you loyalty and have those things reciprocated by you, okay, in return. Okay, so when it comes to the roadblocks for the month, we have the Star card. So this is Aquarius energy. You may have Aquarius placement, your person may have. This is talking about the healing. That's the block to this person coming in. You got to do your healing. Okay. Like I told you, separation is the most important time before you come into a relationship with this person, because this is about you knowing yourself, learning yourself, loving yourself, putting yourself first and your needs first, because this new relationship is going to take up a lot of your bandwidth. And so you need to rest. You need to focus on you. You need to love on you. You need to replenish and refill your cup and be ready for this new person to come in. Okay. The Star card, it can also talk about your wish coming true. Okay. Because look at how she's looking at the star there. All right. And I hear that there's a song, I think it's a Brenda K. Starr Wishing on a Star. That's the song I hear. So yeah, Spirit is saying, you know, some of you are heartbroken. You just gone through a breakup, or if this is not you, this is your person. Okay, so they're grieving because it's like a death. Whenever you go through a breakup with someone, it is like a death. I don't care if you've been with them one day or if you've been with them, you know, 1,000 or 1,000,000 days. Okay, so this is something you both have to get over, and you know, it takes time. It needs time. Cycles taking time, time to heal. You know, progressing. Okay, so I feel like that's what's going on. You got to lick your wounds. Your person has to lick theirs. Yeah, Spirit is telling you to disconnect and relax. Excuse me. Yeah, see? Because you're about to come into union. See the card? Yeah. Where you once felt abandoned, you're now going to have somebody that's going to have your back 24/7. This person is very protective of you. I told you they don't play about you. And you know how we are, Scorpios. If you know, we ride or die. If you treat us right, that's the secret. That's what people don't realize. If you treat us right, we'll be there for your ass to the fucking end until you fuck up. Unless you fuck up. If you don't fuck up, you good. Okay? All right. So the next card we're talking about is the it's talking about the possibilities of the month. Okay, so we got the Page of Swords showing up here. This is an air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. This card can talk about watching, which I feel like your person is watching you. The twin is always watching you. Okay, this person, even though you feel like you've walked away from them, they have not walked away from you. This person is determined to try to get you back. They feel like because they, you know, controlled you once, or they felt like they did. Let me say they felt like, from their perception, from their perspective, they feel like they controlled you once. They're trying to do it again. This is a thing where, you know, they're not gonna just because you want them to go away, it doesn't mean that's what they're gonna do. So I'm just preparing you for the inevitable. Okay, so the Page of Swords also talks about delays, and I feel like Spirit is saying that the delays are a possibility if you are not doing your healing, if you are not preparing for this connection like you need to. Okay, all right, so everybody's going to be at a different place in this reading. Okay, and you know what you need to do and what you don't need to, you know what you don't need to do. So we've got the teddy bear card showing up here. So it says interested in you, blooming romance, flirting, wanting to date. So your person's going to show up in this energy. Okay. And you got to be ready. You got to be prepared to be receptive to this connect, you know, to this energy and to this connection. Because if you still thinking about old Dusty, okay, or crusty Dusty there, that's not going to help you. This person is making plans. This person sits up and daydreams, Scorpio, about what life would be like with you, what it would be like to have kids with you, what it would be like to come home to you every day, all this type of thing. This is somebody where if they had any type of ways where they just was out there, and I think this person has sown their wild oats, whether they're a man or a woman. Okay, I feel like they've already done that. But even if it was a situation like that, this is somebody where even if they, you know, they have all these options, right? We know that. Even if with them having all these options, even if they were entertaining these options, if you gave them a chance, they let all them fucking options go. It's that type of shit. You give them the feels like that, okay? So we got the Divine Feminine card showing up. So this is, you know, who you represent to this person. They know you a damn cut above. They know you a damn upgrade. They know you are the person that's going to give them what they're wanting, okay? So they're ready to look. I hear do backflips. That's what I'm hearing. My head was spirit put in my head. Do backflips, jump through burning fucking hoops like the damn circus. This person is willing to do whatever they can in order to be with Scorpio. Okay, so that's why I'm telling you, this person holds you. Look at the bottom of the deck. Wedding rings. It says union and marriage, soul connection, everlasting love, devotion. This is what this person wants to give to you. Okay, and so that's why you got to open yourself up, because this person is not playing around with you. Okay, I know you feel jaded. I know you feel fucked up because of the shit you went through in the past. I know it sucks, and I know you tired of going through the same shit over and over again, but Spirit is telling you this person is not coming in like that. This is not that type of person. It's not that type of party. So they're wanting you to know that, to get yourself ready, because this is the one. This is the one. If you're gonna let anybody in, Spirit is telling you this is the one you need to let in. Okay. All right. So we're gonna get some more messages from Spirit and see what they want to tell you. So we got rejection. Spirit is saying this rejection is actually divine protection. We know that. We know it on. We down with the twin. We don't want the twin. So we got intuition. It says you already know the answers you seek. Then we have release. Radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go. Let go of the things from the past. Let it go. Okay? Let it go. Because I'm telling you, this person's love is so goddamn good to you too. Because that's how I am. Because me, I'm a fucking grudge holder, baby. In the past, if there was a contest for the person that could hold a fucking grudge the longest and hold it, me, I will win. I will win every time. You know, when they say in the Academy Award goes to, it will go to me. Okay? But now, feeling this love from this person, this energy from this person, I'm like, fuck all that. Let it go. I don't care. Like I don't care. I just want to be happy. Okay? I just want my day in the sun with my person. I don't care anymore about who did what, the reason why they did it. I don't care, because we're stepping into a new timeline now. And what you got to understand is you're about to have soul tribe. You're about to have a lot of people around you who are going to trust you, and you're going to be able to trust them. And I know that's like been a wish for all of y'all for a long time, because we're very loyal. We're very trustworthy. And all we've ever been asking for is for other people to come in and treat us the same way. So Spirit is giving you your wish, but you have to be ready for it, Scorpio. You can't just come in the way you used to be, jaded and fucked up and shit like that. I'm not saying fucked up like you a fucked up person, but fucked up off of stuff that other people have done to you. That's what I mean. You can't come in like that. This energy is for new timeline only, for you to be the new Scorpio only. Okay. All right. So when it comes to your person, the first three messages I got from them, this is from the new person, nothing from the old. I'm trying to become the best version of myself for you. Okay. So that's why it's important in it, and it's imperative for you to do the same. Okay. You got to get the same amount of effort that you want this person to give you. Okay. This is about equal love, equal give and take. We've got, I can't imagine a life without you. So like I told you this, what this person daydreams about. Okay. This is what they want above all things. It's for the two of you to be together. Okay. And once they get you, this is going to be somebody, Scorpio, that's going to do whatever they got to do. I'm hearing back bends now, jumping through them fiery hoops, all this shit, because they want to be with you. Okay. And that is the type of energy we've always deserved, because we always be loyal. We always be loyal until you fuck with us, right? Okay, so then we've got, you're all I've ever hoped for. You're my dream person, okay? All right, let's get some more messages. Let's see what else they want to tell you. Let's let them pile on the love. Pile on that love, make you feel loved. So it says, no one makes me feel the way you do. You are the best I ever had. That's what they're going to be saying. I hear Drake in my head. You the fucking best. That's right here. Okay, so we got, I will take action soon. Please believe in me. Okay. Then we have, like I said, this person really cares what you think about them, because they love you. They love you so much. Okay. Then we've got, I hide my true desires for you. They're doing that. They're holding themselves back until Spirit gives them the go ahead. I still love you, and I can't stop thinking about you. Okay. So it's like enduring love. This is somebody, I think I told y'all this before, but this is somebody, the way they look at you in the beginning of the relationship with them new eyes, you know, they look at you like the little puppy dog eyes, and you like, ooh, yeah, baby. They're going to be looking at you that way 20, 30, 40, 50 years down the road. This is somebody where the love is only going to grow. Like, it's starting where it's starting, but it's only, you know, what do they say? Like, you know how they say when you hit rock bottom, you can only go up. You can only go up from here. I feel like from the where you are now, you can only go up in this relationship with this person. Okay. There is no craziness, no down and all that kind of crap. Okay. So we've got, I hope to have a future with you one day. Okay. All right. Let's get some more messages and see what else they have to say. Yeah. You inspire them. They can be themselves with you, and I feel like you can be your true self with them. They feel so happy with you, and they find you so attractive. All right. Okay. Let's see. Let's get a love, a letter. Okay. Spirit is saying, your person is saying, you are a masterpiece. You are the one of the best things in their life. Okay. And then one more, and then we'll get some oracle cards from Spirit. Okay. Babe, I love you and I want to be with you. I don't deserve you at all. See, this person feels like you are out of their league. True love is hard to find, but I found it with you. Okay. This person can just see all the value that you have, that you've always had, that other people act like they don't see. You know them people, the people that treat you fucked up and then want to come back after they realize that the way you treat them, other people don't treat them like that. Them people. This person saw your value off rip. It wasn't a thing where it took them time to see and all this kind of stuff. They knew from the beginning that you were who they wanted to be with. So we've got sexual union. Okay, only for Scorpio, right? It says, honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. Okay. Then we have this card here. It says, wait. I can't show you. It's got nudity. So it says, wait, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. So don't force this, Scorpio. Let it go at its pace. We control freaks. We like to control shit. That's just us. But with this one, you want to take your hands off the wheel and just let the car, let spirit take the car, take the wheel and drive you to the destination. Okay. All right, Scorpio. I hope this helped. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. Please have a good day and a good rest of your week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, Scorpio.